Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. Okay, the other New Year's Six bowl games just came out. Florida State's going to take on Georgia in the Orange Bowl. Florida State's 13-0. They're undefeated. They won their conference championship. Georgia lost to Alabama yesterday. Both teams are pretty mad. You can easily call this bowl the "they screwed us" bowl because either one was good enough to make the playoff. But it is what it is. Let's see. Georgia has Carson Beck. He is the best quarterback out of the SEC this year in terms of completing his passes. He is a runner. He can run sometimes when he needs to. He's been known to pick up first downs. Georgia has a lot of talent on that offense. That offensive line is pretty good. Their running backs are great. They have Brock Bowers. They have Ladd McConkey. Great players all around on that offense, among others. Georgia's defense is really good this year as well. Their run defense not quite as dominant as it has been, but still pretty good. You know, Alabama didn't get 100 rushing yards on them, did they? They might have with Milroe having those big quarterback runs here and there, but you know what I mean. Pretty good. You know, Georgia's pass defense is legit, really good. And then on the other side, you have Florida State. I know we don't have Jordan Travis, but they still, the one thing that I was really impressed about with Florida State, not just the fact that they won games. Let's talk about when they had Travis and the 2 games without Travis. One thing remained the same. They don't turn the ball over. They actually lead the country in not turning the ball over in 13 games. That's really good. Florida State has Trey Benson. They have Lawrence Toafili. And now they showed that they can do more and win without Travis or even Tate Rodemaker by running the football with Lawrence Toafili and the Wildcat. So you know Norvell's a really good coach. He's going to game plan. And here's the thing. I actually think Florida State has the edge in this game because with Georgia, you know who you're getting. You know who you're facing at quarterback at every position. Florida State, you don't know who you're getting. I mean, in this case, you'll say Rodemaker probably. But now that the other quarterback has played, Norvell might surprise Georgia and play both quarterbacks. And here's the thing. Norvell has proven that he can win without Travis. And Florida State's defense is legit. It is good. And when I saw with Georgia, they struggled against Alabama's defense. I personally believe Florida State's defense is better than Alabama's because when they both played Jaden Daniels, the third guy who's running up for the Heisman Trophy, you know, the third favorite, obviously behind Bo Nix and Michael Penix, they shut him down. He could not run all over Florida State's defense. And Florida State's defense didn't have any injuries throughout the year like that, you know. And Florida State bullied LSU in the second half and was able to pull away. I still think they would have won that game without Jordan Travis. Would it have been a blowout? No, but they still would have won. So if they can hold that offense in check with all the monsters that LSU has, because their offensive numbers match up to LSU's from the national championship 4 years ago, I believe they can beat anybody else if they have to. Here's the thing. Florida State's passing game won't be great. I still think the fact that Norvell's going to have a whole month to prepare, you got to believe he's going to have something for Georgia. More unknown, because that's dangerous in college football. You don't know what to expect. I still think the passing game will be good enough, and the fact that they don't turn the ball over is going to help Florida State in this game. I'm calling Florida State to beat Georgia. Again, legit defense, because, again, Georgia really hadn't played a great defense all year outside of maybe Auburn. Auburn's defense doesn't have the athletes that Bama does. Bama kind of pushed them around in the first half. Now, the second half, that didn't happen. Georgia came back and fought strong, and they were able to, you know, hang with them and win up front at some point in the fourth quarter, but they had problems. Florida State also has a great defense, and they're actually a top 10 defense. Alabama doesn't have a top 10 defense, and Florida State's pass defense is really, really good, and their run defense, they showed us a lot in the Louisville game because Louisville's known for running the football on people, not Florida State. So Georgia should win the game, and they do have the quarterback to beat Florida State, probably run up the score if they want to. I do think they have the better athletes, but you got to look at the matchups. You got to look at the unknown that Mike Norvell is going to have, and the fact that I think Florida State will be a little more motivated than no. Here's the thing. I'm not saying Georgia won't be motivated. I don't see a repeat of the Sugar Bowl. They're going to be mad that they didn't get to go, but Florida State's going to be even madder. Norvell has always had this team respond the right way. So I have Florida State in an upset. I believe they win this game. They do enough not to throw the ball away, like to turn the ball over. Florida State's defense more dominant in this game. And they're going to have all of them boys ready to play. Do you think they won't be motivated? And they have a 19-game winning streak. They're going to be mad. And again, not a whole month to prepare. For the Florida and Louisville game, you didn't get a whole month to prepare. And you had a different quarterback each time. So that made it harder for the offense. Florida State should win this game. They win the turnover battle. I think they win the line of scrimmage with Florida State's defense. And the fact that, again, the creativity is going to be there for Florida State. That's an unknown. Georgia's not going to have anything unknown. You know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting with Florida State's offense now. So we'll see. But give me Florida State in an upset.